Oh, Horde Dragon. I'm not getting offered that as much lately. I guess Yuck was right. I used to get offered Horde Dragon, like, at a seemingly inordinate rate. I don't know, the fact that I pick it every time I get it offered is definitely makes it seem like I get it offered a little bit more, but I definitely got it offered quite a bit more than I have been getting it offered lately. Well, you know, I think it also has something to do with, I do, as we've been a little bit in SBB limbo, I haven't been playing quite as many games. I haven't been streaming quite as long every day. I've been cutting stream off just a little bit shorter on a more regular basis as we are waiting for everything, all the dust to settle and for the next update to come. So that probably has something to do with it too. Like, obviously, I'd see more Horde Dragon if I played more games. It's just gonna happen. But I feel like I'm just getting it offered less often. Still. Oh, it's Beef Junior. I still like that name. Oh, they got a Faded Fam. Do we know anything about Sphinx? They didn't win their first fight. They tied. So they might not be OP. I don't really want to buff Mad Mim. I don't want Mad Mim with attack. But you are a Hellcards gamer now. I like it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I mean, Hellcards is going to have a finite lifespan for me. I don't know what that is yet because I still have a lot to unlock and a lot to explore. So I foresee, I'm optimistically hoping that I get to the end of my sentence before I forget what it was that I was going to say. Oh, no, that I get, like, you know, about 100 hours or so out of it. Maybe 200. Maybe 200 is the optimism talking. Maybe I can get 200 hours out of Hellcard. Maybe I don't know if I can get more. Like, Slay the Spire, you can get so many hours out. You get hundreds and hundreds. You get thousands of hours out of that game, right? I don't know that this is going to be that deep, necessarily. But I think it's going to have, like, enough challenges and things that are going to keep me interested for a while longer. I have not. You're correct, Scaredy Sharks. I have not played Slay the Spire because I was afraid of getting way too sucked in. But that is a whole batch of content for me to explore. It would be fun, I think, for some people to watch me, like, bumble through or get used to it on the first time. However, I do wonder. I feel like there's, like, Slay the Spire has probably been entirely explored, right? So, like, I'm not breaking any new ground streaming wise going to Slay. So the fun of that would be watching me go, oh, what do I do with this? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, I'm so new. Oh my God, everything's so confusing. Oh my, I got all these options. I'm getting the vapors. Right? Like, that'd be the main appeal there. I'll take a mouse. I don't want XP. You can lose thousands of hours on Slay the Spire. I have played Monster Train, Booty Hunter. I played it until I was satisfied, and I got... What'd I get out of that? Monster Train. 93.2 hours. I played until I was satisfied. 93.2 hours out of that. So Monster Train only kept me enthralled for 90-ish hours. Against the Storm? City Builders. I have enjoyed City Builders, but I haven't been... That's not a game that's kind of like, or a style that sucked me in again and again and made me go like, huh? I'll throw that up in a Google tab though and take a look at that. I am curious. I am always open to being informed about a new game that might be a lot of fun. Let's take this pair and take this and let this go and hope this flips and just see if we can make some treasure stuff happen to get some power down here. Actually, though, Axel, have you ever played Suburbia, the board game? Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, it's Suburbia I'm thinking about. You have not, no. Okay, it's a city builder board game, and I thought it was a lot of fun. You have like a starting thing. Everything that you add is a little like hex tile, like a cardboard hex tile. But you have like a little starting cutout that has a few slots for how you were gonna stack your first few hexes. And each one of the little starting cutouts that you slam your first few hexes on has like a special effect. Yeah, it is a bit of a 4X game, but it's a city builder too because you are building out every hex you add is another like commercial, residential. I really enjoyed that game. It was a good time. I don't know. Something about the city building got me thinking about that board. I don't even know if you like board games. You love these kind of games. Okay, well, that might be up your alley then. I don't know. My best friend is a board game geek and has all sorts of board games, and there are many that I have played and loved, and there are many that I have played and not enjoyed. And so that was one of them that I played and had a real good time with. I want a summoning portal. I wanted a monkey paw. I don't want a Horn of Olympus all that bad. It's just so awkward to shove supports down on 4. However, you get Horn and you got this, like, Horn is good if I can get a River Wish, you know? We can luck into that. But are we going to luck into that? That's the question. Yeah, Horn and pick up Mermaid. I am going to... there aren't that many summons, though. I don't care. I'm going to play the... I want to play the summoning portal. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, which is the summoning portal. I'm in charge of clicking my own buttons. Cool. We'll get this quest done, too. Horse thieves, forest, and animals again. This guy always plays these animals. What an animal horse thief is. All right. There we go. Can we make an arrow spike work? Oh, wait. What? Do you want to learn about orbital mechanics and spacecraft building? Check out Kerbal. Oh, I think Kerbal just seems too complicated to me. I feel like I look at Kerbal and I'm like, oh my god, that's complex. I won't be able to afford anything after I do this, but I think I'm still going to do that and hope for one of the good 5 summons and just finish this up real quick. What we get? Oh, Lance is good. Time flies. What if ooh, Cloak of the Assassin. No, I probably Crystal Ball. Well, no, I want to buy a bunch of summons, though. I probably Crystal Ball. I'm going to take that Lancelot, though. For sure. That is beneficial. I own Suburbia, but it is on my shelf of shame. Oh, no. Walking Sponge. Board games you haven't been able to bring to the table yet, but have owned for a while. Oh, okay. So, Shelf of Shame doesn't mean you've played it and nobody had a good time and you're never playing it again. You just haven't had a chance to really... Got it. Okay. Good. I was afraid you played it and had a terrible time with it because I was like, I really like that game. Like, I can't imagine having just a terrible time with it because it was fun. My Shelf of Shame is too large. Frosthaven is currently burning a large hole in it. My buddy got Frosthaven. That is a giant box. Oh my god. Lance, you're going to have to wait, friend. We got the Mask into Mask dream. Bearstein into summons. Into summoning. Woo! Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair? Oh, it is a good day to be alive. Let me tell you. I woke up and I chose Bearstein. Wait, there's that Tweedle's not half bad. Boom and a boom and a boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. Let's go, mate. Let's go. I don't think we're going to need this crystal ball no more. I guess I wish I had taken something else. That's great. That's great. You would not enjoy Paradox titles. You need a dissertation for each of their games to be remotely decent. Oh, man. The rule reads used to drive me up a wall sometimes. Just like the time. Oh, are you for real? For real? Beef Jr., the absolute scammer. Look at the size of this. Man, they go by Beef Jr., but this feels really like a Beef Senior board, if I had to say so. You know, if I had to say how it felt. Wow. It does not matter if you get early Bearstain and Summoning Portal. By the way, you are just going to get your Bearstain -10. The first fight you get it is going to go away. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. You're going to wish you still had it, but it's going to be gone. Can't triple this turn. I do triple it, but I do it next turn. I need to get the summon this turn for sure. I don't have 2 to sell, and I don't want to skip the treasure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to take that treasure. You better survive, because I really need you, okay? Please, friend, hello. I need you to live. I could triple and skip, but I intend to take the treasure, Purple Frog, so I don't think I can. It's an option, but imagine I'm looking at 3s and then I want one of them. I intend to take this treasure, so I think I can't triple it right now, just for efficiency's sake. I have played Betrayal at House on the Hill. I had a lot of fun with it. I found the rules were, like, the game wanted to be very flexible and leave the ability to do a lot of things, so I found the rules could be a little fiddly, because it was, like, attempting to stay open, because there are a lot of ways that that game can play out from round to round. But it was fun. It wasn't so fiddly that it was a little fiddly, though, to me. But I enjoyed that a lot. I actually have a shelf of shame and a closet of shame. Shelf is for unplayed, closet is for games that will never come back. My buddy found a way to, like, trade games around or something. I don't know what he did exactly, but he found ways to, or he found a way to get more, I don't know. He found a way to clean out a bunch of his games so that he could, because he had, like, you know, those Calyx cubbies, those, Calyx, the IKEA cubbies that they call the Calyx. He just had Calyx after Calyx after Calyx full of stuff. Porb. I am going to Porb. Sting is good, but I'm going to get more health on this fool. I'm going to take this for sure. Not necessarily going to summon an animal, but it does juice future summons. So, we like this. We take this. It's interesting. I got this out of -10 range, which made me feel a little bit safer there. Ooh, well, I should probably take that. There's no 4s I care about. There are 6s I care about. Oh, baby bear. Lock it. Save it. Love it. Lock it. Love it. Save it. Love it. Lock it. I did a poly on turn 1. This game is on you. Oh, I love it, Fiona. I love it. I love it. Wait, your poly has certainly flipped by now based on how long it took for me to get to that comment, so. Dragon's Tomb board game rules on YouTube? Explains the rules for board games very, very wrong. Wait a minute. Walking Sponge. That was something that I learned after playing so many board games with my board game geek buddy. Was that I just need to go to YouTube and listen to YouTube rule reads and walkthroughs before I get started with the group. Because then, like, it's a much happier way for me to get that information. So I learned that a long time ago. That channel would it would destroy me. I would go to that channel and it would tell me all the wrong rules and I would never know how to play any of these games. The channel would destroy me. I guess you go there for entertainment purposes only, but local board game groups often have a night to buy sell trade. That makes sense. Basically, you put up what you want and you're willing to. Oh, that's cool. With enough people, everyone sends stuff and gets stuff. That's very cool. It'll just get. Hey, the Bearstain's gonna be okay from here on out. Okay. No one is looking to scam Bearstein anymore. That was the only time. It was just that once. Just that once. Okay? Nothing salacious. Nothing to think about. No, it's it. Oh, let's go. We don't need no Cristobal. We need a singing sword. This is a sword board if I ever saw one. Bye-bye, Cristobal. I don't know if you know, but I heard that Cristobal is bald. Okay, that's just rude. I don't know. I wanted to make jokes, but that one wasn't that funny. Oh, wait, I need a soul tack from a Bearstain. What am I doing? I probably should have played that this turn. Nah, I shouldn't have. I should have done this. I just need to live. Everything's fine. You know, wait, was it, you talking this song, Axel? The one that's playing right this second, or the last one that was just playing just before? Sorry. You're probably talking about this one. It's been going for like 3 minutes, right? Oh yeah, you probably, the last one was short skirt. I don't know. Yeah, Bag Raider Shooting Star. You found it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was going to give you the name. I just wasn't sure if I was, I don't think I'm like reading chat quite, what, Clint? You're doing Happy Days, but with Horse Thief Days? Happy Days, Horse Thief Days, Happy Horse Thief, Monday, Tuesday, Horse Thief Days. Yeah, it is 2 syllables, so it fits pretty well. Or like it fits naturally with the 2 syllables. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. When you do, it's because it's 2. You know, the funny thing was this is one of those tracks that I did not know the name of prior to creating this playlist, but I was just looking through stuff and I was browsing a whole bunch of other people's playlists because I was looking for stuff that I didn't know the name of myself, but like tracks that just kind of like had a vibe that I enjoyed. And I was like, I came across this one and I was like, oh yeah, I know this song. This got a good vibe. Let's take another 6er. Well, I was hoping for something for Mimic. I might take Ivory Owl over the Power Orb. I know the Power Orb helps on the resummons and the Ivory Owl does not. Phoenix Feather's better when I get Echo, but I think right now the Power Orb is like the only slot I have to replace, and I can take the Ivory Owl, get it out of the level 6 treasure pool. I'm taking it not because I actually care about Ivory Owl in this spot. I'm taking it because get it out of the 6s. Maybe if I triple this Baby Bear or this Wombats for another 6, then boom. All of a sudden we're like right back in it in terms of ready for the next treasure. Oh, Feather's great when I get the Echo. And it's good on one of the big resummons, like whatever becomes the biggest resummon. Like right now, that Time Fly would come back. The Feather is stronger than the Owl is good on the Bear Stain and the Wombats, like only those two, you know. So the Owl's not great, but I think I want to just get it to clear it, basically. Nobody cares about Owl. Owl's great. I love Owl Falco. You know I do. Don't be hurtful. That's just you know Owl. It's I'm being honest though that it's not great in this spot. Or it's not like amazing. Click. No, I never thought about that. I don't know anything about Euchre. I've never played, so I don't know the rules. I don't know how Euchre works. But it sounds like you went into a situation where the rules kind of changed unexpectedly midway through. Like you weren't necessarily given warning that boom, all of a sudden this was not going to be your usual typical game of Euchre. And that doesn't sound fun. Well, I don't know what bidding Euchre is every time, but I guess it gives me the sense of like calling rummy, or you know, like basically declaring I have won, or I am done, or I have done all my things, or I am going to have so many points that like it sounds like just setting up a constant high roll in that game, even with no understanding of Euchre. When you talk about bidding Euchre every hand, I have a hunch that means that you got a lot of points or something. Time flies. I forgot the time flies earlier. I'm sure it's just spelling Walking Sponge, yeah. That is the one thing, like, streaming, so I am, and every now and then I'll comment on particularly funny typos, but also, like, I can't get too hung up on the teeny tiny typos and stuff, right? Because I do them all the time when I'm typing, too. Oh, God, Kivial, no. No. And a Feather resummon my Golden Echo with World Tree and Golden Bearstein once. That is pretty cool. And Kleck, I do got to tell you though, no, I've never thought of that though. Again, I gotta reiterate, I never once have thought of that. I'm glad that you brought it up though, because it gives me the opportunity to think of things that I don't usually, you know, it's stuff that doesn't always come to mind all the time. It's nice of you, really. All right, I wanted to triple this, but when the Croc arrives, you don't ask why the Croc is here. You enjoy the Croc. Oh, man, I'm not taking another one. Go away. You don't always make an animal. Yeah, I'm taking another one and another one. I'm taking these other ones. I'll take another one of both of those. Wait, this is the top 2. Hold up. I haven't been paying attention. Have I fought this in 6 rounds? Oh, it's Dwarf? Wait, I can beat Dwarf, maybe. It's still neutral. I don't know. I might not be able to beat Dwarf. Ooh, this is sketchy. Let's see what they got. I don't know how big their board's going to be, but like if my position 4 Echo can live a little bit, that's cool. I don't want to move the Echo and the pigs. I want the pigs where they are. I want to get as many tokens as I can. When bid Euchre, you play solo versus 2 and need to collect 5 of 5 hands instead of 3 of 5. You get 4 points instead of 1 or 2. Okay, so it just sounds like a way to like crank up the points. All right, so you know you got some people who are tired of the low stakes Euchre. You got some people they just wanna you know every single turn bid Euchre so they can feel alive. That's what's happening there, I think. Sometimes you just need to bid Euchre to feel alive. That's my estimation, if I had to guess. Oh, I win! Ha! Wait. Ask not for whom the Croc tolls. The Croc tolls for you. Oh, another Croc. I gotta roll for some trips here. I'm actually not putting down this other bear stain. Or there is a universe where I do this because the Echo gets scammed up here. I mean, it's funny. If I ever attack first, this Echo probably gets enough health to survive. Well, probably doesn't survive that first triply, but if the triply hits into any of this stuff, then the Echo... Nah, the Echo's better. The Echo's better. Echo's a lot of number potential. I just need their triply not to hit the Echo first thing, and then this Echo should do some work. I don't know if I really need Soul Tack, but imagine if they throw minus 30s or minus 10s and they hit these two. It's like... What do I play that's that much better than Soul Tack, right? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's great. This Echo just got a whole bunch of stats. Not enough to totally live here. Time flies. Ooh, got over the top of that. Yeah, this good, this good. Yeah, Frontline Echo, if it can see a few summons first, we'll get big enough to survive one of these triplies, and then, yeah, we're right. I kind of knew that everything was fine last fight. Don't screw up the, you know, like, don't screw it up. Soul Tack, save it, because getting minus 30 back here is terrible. You kind of have to expect, realistically, that you're going to need to play a Soul Tack if you're playing a Bearstein. You're just gonna have to expect it. Okay, we can do this. I think this is going to be better than second Echo. Oh, can I get another Croc? Oh, but I have to Croc a third thing, and I will never have space. If I get, man, how do I, wait, oh, that's smart. They put the Angry in because I got a bunch of little tiny things. Wait, no, they've just been playing it every time, haven't they? Ooh. Time flies. Fresh Croc. Oh, let's go. That's a big mouse. 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 Sometimes you get a mouse and sometimes you get a mouse. Ah, man, these hits were about as bad as they could have been and everything's still fine. This one Echo is still cleaning up. Let's go. I could have cracked the baby bear. Cracking the wombats, though, is so good, because then... Oh, well, you're talking about for my triple croc? Slam the baby bear in there, too, and then we don't know what's going to pop out, but we're going to get something. Let's see if we can triple up the bear or the Echo. That would be huge. Bearstein Echo triple. That's probably first and foremost, but it keeps offering me crocs, and I keep wanting to take them. Okay, I can get rid of the Ivory Owl now, finally. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's real good. We good. No more owling. Woo! Another baby bear? Nah. Let's just look for Echo. This doesn't even help. Yeah, the Ivory Owl is already done being useful because when the wombats got inside of the crocs, they can't get owled no more. I could kidnap, but I don't want dwarves. Dwarves don't help me. How come you didn't run into a World Tree Final board? I don't know. Ball Dropper. That's kind of the weirdest thing of this game in some ways, yeah. Not World Tree at the end. Oh, we just got way huger this combat. Way huger. I should not lose this, right? Oh, look at the size of these things. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. No, wait. Time flies. Look at that tree. Yeah. I think I just got too big to fail. Alright. No, Falco, you just play the Soul Tack. I'm not going to argue with you about this. You just play the Soul Tack. You don't want to get your Echo sniped. You don't want to get your Bearstain sniped. There are effects that can snipe the Bearstain all the turns leading up to before I tripled it. There's still effects that can snipe the Echo. You just play the Soul Tack. You're already winning. You just play... Falco.